Now, you may be thinking, okay, well, this is like impossible to solve. How am I going to do it? There's so many different colors and all different things. I'll break it down a little bit and explain how you can go about solving it. So, there's 6 colors, so 6 sides on a cube. So white and yellow are opposites. So you see these center pieces, these never change where they are. We have white and yellow, and we have blue, red, green, and orange. So orange and red are always going to be opposites. And then yellow and white are always going to be opposites. And green and blue are always going to be opposites. They don't change. So for example, if you try and turn these centerpieces are still going to stay the same. Like white's still going to stay the same in the same place. It's just going to turn around. And if you try and say move the middle one, just move the middle one like that. Again, red's still going to be opposite to orange, and yellow's still going to be opposite to white, and blue is still going to be opposite to green. So the centerpieces don't move. So now next we have these kind of edge pieces. So they're pieces with 2 colors. So you have you can see here, they're blue and white. So this is just a blue white edge piece. So they're all the pieces in the middle. So connecting these, there's going to be one piece connecting for each. So there's going to be a white and a green one. There's going to be an orange and a white one. Obviously there won't be a white and yellow one because they're on opposite sides. So we have white and yellow. So there's not going to be a white yellow one. So we have edges, we have the centers, and we also have corners. So obviously the corners have 3 colors. Obviously this one is orange, yellow, and blue. Rubik's Cube is a little harder if you're colorblind. So okay, so with 3 different pieces, so center, edge, corners. So how are we actually going to go by solving the Rubik's Cube? Robots can do the Rubik's Cube just by looking at all the pieces going like that, and then it's just solved. But humans have to do it a little differently because we think differently to robots. What we're going to do is, in this video and most videos, the tutorials, they're going to solve the white side first. So we're going to start on the white side. So we're going to solve this kind of layer here. Then we're going to solve the second layer here. And then finally we're going to solve this layer. And we're going to do that in a couple of different stages. I'll just run through it quickly. So we're going to do white side first. So we're going to start with the white cross here. And then we're going to do the corners. Okay, so now we have the white side. Then next we're going to do the second layer around here. So we already have the centerpieces. So yellow's of course is going to be our last side because that's opposite white. So we started with white, so we're going to work our way from the white, and then we're going middle, and then we're going to start on yellow. So we have the white side, we have the first layer, and now we have the second layer as well. So now yellow side is quite mixed up. So what we're going to do to start, we're going to try to get a cross on the yellow side. Alright, so now we have our cross on the yellow side. Then next of all, we're going to get cross pieces. So you see here, so we have the yellow cross, but this is blue, so that has to go there. We see now we have yellow and green, and we have yellow and orange. So these two need to be switched, and then we have yellow and red. So that's right, and that one's right. But we still need to get these two. Okay, so now we have yellow and orange, yellow and green, yellow and orange, yellow blue. Did I say that's red? Yellow and red. Okay. So next we have to get the corners in the right place. Okay, so now I have all the corners in the right place. So you notice here, green, red, and yellow. And we have red, yellow, and green. But we need to turn this around. So likewise here, we have the right colors, but we just have in the wrong position. So it's the same with all of them here. So they're in the right place, but they're just wrong way turned around. Okay, so that's it solved. So all we did there is just turn the yellow corners around and we have it solved. There's a couple of different steps, so I'm just going to go through them.